Okay, back into it again. It's been quite a long time since I've streamed and worked on the game, actually. So I am going to try to start how I did last time, which I thought went pretty well. I'm going to just start playing the game. Now, if I just set this back to 0, that would be good enough for me to play. But where do I usually sit? I usually sit -7.5. But I'll just start with that, and then this should hopefully guide me into what I need to do next and what I've done since. Got sound. Okay, that's taking a while to disappear, but that's okay. Between the legs. Of course, the main thing that I will be working on is this zone again, where I've got that strange gravity issue where the ball really gets slammed down, but that's not too bad. Then it should be deleted after that. Yep, it looks like it's gone. So I just find that if I keep tapping jump, I get better results. Great, so both things are gone after throwing that through. Anyway, that's what I'm going to work on, and then another time I'm going to do a score system overhaul. So let me just bring the ball back here. I want it to just fall straight into my swish zone script, and then try and get this movement looking a bit better. I have this strange gravity issue where it slams into the ground, and I've had to mitigate that by making the bounce. I've had to mitigate the issue from that by changing the bounce value to 0.1 as it falls through. I don't need ground or back wall. I want the script here. So I've made the bounce really not bouncy at all. It's usually 0.75. I've only got one movement here. One movement to the top of the ring, and then it should just fall through, but I'll show you again. It should just fall through, but it really just slams down hard into the ground. And I don't know why. It should just fall. I want it to just fall like this. It's like it's got super gravity. That's how I want it to fall. Even from a bit higher. Like that. Then that slam is insane. The other mechanisms of the catch and delivery back to the line seem fine. I also know that if I don't jump up into this box, for example, if I don't jump up into that swish zone, it really grabs me. I don't need it to do that. It really grabs me in transitions. So if this didn't exist until this was triggered, that would be fine as well. But the main issue I want to work on is that slam dunk. Exponential. What about linear? If it was more linear, not sine. Still slams. There's also the smoothness of it is just really strange. What if I set the gravity scale to 0.5? Change the gravity scale and then change it back. Seems really silly. Better. Yeah, it's a funny path, isn't it? It's so direct. It's so linear. But then when I had the swish path there, I wasn't happy with that either because it was really difficult to get the ball to reparent, and it's a lot of work to do that. Let me have a look at this ball here. Let's replay it, see the feel. Yeah, ball's definitely back to normal. Okay, let's go even lower. Let's halve it again and see how the movement looks. Then the ball has gravity again. Okay, now it just doesn't feel very natural, does it? It would be good if I could get the ball, no matter what angle it was on, to just move towards that point right at the rim when it hits that zone. So no matter where it's coming from, it moves there. But that's sort of what it does anyway. Let's play it from back a little bit. Oh. Did I? All right. I need to fix the gravity of the ball to 1 by default. That was the problem there. That felt strange. And that's why. Okay, we've got good gravity on the ball now. Got the particles emitting when we hit too strongly. Came in too hot, see? Oh, interesting. Can't seem to hit the zone properly. I have a collision ring around the basketball ring. Just wanted it to be a bit random when you go through there, but it's not right. So I need to take this down a bit, the y-axis, down to or just below it. Let's have a look at the height of this thing. Whoa. So if I'm looking at the children, if I look at the children of this and try to find that ring, where is that in the world? Of course it's at 0 because it's in relation only to itself. Whoop. So this is the collision ring here. Would be good to get. It would be good if it could tell me where in relation it was to the world. Okay. So we have to find out manually. Mm-hmm. 0.1 for that. And 1.999. Let's go. Okay, it threw it up into the air. I know, I will put something there and I will use it as a reference. Just a sphere. This is where I want the ball to be. If I can get the ball to move to this spot, maybe just towards the back of the rim, to there. Oh, okay, what about up here first? Edge of the rim first. edge of the rim just inside, so in case it does impact there. What's that location? These 3 dimensions. Okay. Those 3 go into the script for the swish zone. Just going to make a copy of this. Then the next movement is going to be there and just below. Just on the bottom edge of the rim. Like that. So it floats in over the top, hits the bottom of the back of the rim. And this position is called these 3 dimensions. That one, and that one. Doesn't seem right. Didn't seem right to have the same height. Whoops. Oh, yeah, that's not the height. That's fine. Okay. So it's not visible. It's not in a layer. It's not collidable. Let's try that. I know I haven't saved the script. Okay. Replay it. Roll back a bit. Bouncing along. Not sure what's going to happen. Got the swish. Let's redo it again. Bouncing along. Oh, so I've entered that first and it's deleted itself. So the catch return box should never really delete itself. It does take a bit too long to make that transition, doesn't it? What if the body exited just on the other side? I could create another zone that when the ball enters that, it deletes the first zone, but that doesn't feel like the right way to do it. doesn't feel like the right way to do it. And I don't know how to do it properly so that the ball only removes the zone if it enters out the right hand side. What have we got? Body shape entered. Body shape exited. Input event, so when you jump or something, I can get rid of it. Where's that signal? Oh, okay. Area exited. They conflict. The two zones conflict with what they're doing. So if you enter both at the same time, it's going to throw the ball into a conflicted state. So it either moves, it has to move it to point A, which is different to the point A of the first one. So they really need to be, this one only needs to be available when the swish zone is exited. So how can I make a script not execute? Only under certain conditions. Force a trigger. So swish zone in between is finished. It deletes. Hold up. There's a void. Let me test that. I didn't break anything there. Okay. Yep. It's okay. It's fine. It looks really janky. But it's fine. But I want to, just as a learning exercise, get this to enable those functions. Enable a script with another script. Enable a script with another script. So I want to disable a script from another script. Whatever script set process. And before each function, you want to disable. If disabled, return. So I want the inverse of that. Swish zone. So the script is called catchreturn.gd. Body entered. Catch return on body entered body. I don't know. How do I turn on off a script from another script? Disabled equals false. If it doesn't do it, then don't tween. Hot. Oh, this is annoying. I don't understand. I don't understand programming. I would like to just make that invisible most of the time. Okay, Godot, why does an invisible script still function? Godot, disable a script. Disable a script by pressing a key. Active. Ah, if active is true. Okay, so I can build in a function here. Export. Export active. I want to give the ball a new property to say whether it's enabled or not enabled to lock back onto the path. Like I'll call it path lock. A custom property for a node. Export var custom prop var path lock. Let's see. Bind. Okay, this is old. This is old. It's easy. Okay. I did this in one of the in a tutorial that I followed. There was like a points variable, but I can't think what that is. I thought that was it. Exported properties. Here we go. At export. Oh my god. I want that on its own then at the top. Export. Flag equals false. True. Okay. So now the ball, if I look in the inspector, has a path lock that I can turn on or off. And now I can go back to my city and I can say for the catch return, if body name equals ball and ball dot path lock is true, then do this. Ball body name equals ball and assignment is not allowed inside an expression. Swish zone. Okay. Property path. It's on the ball. And then it's not going to be path locked. If it enters that, I want it to be off the path lock. Ball dot path lock equals false. Then, only if the path lock is false. If body name is ball and all dot path lock equals false, then do this. What? Path lock equals ball dot path lock would this be able to work then? False. Okay. So path lock is false. Body name is ball and path lock is false. Wait. If the path lock is true, then it's always on the path. If path lock is false, then it's entered. Yeah. So let's set path lock false as we enter that swish zone. Let's try it. Let's try just rolling through. And we shouldn't hit a grab. Okay? Unless we go back. And we hit this swish zone. It's glitchy, isn't it? Get that? We roll back in. We grabbed. Now we should set path lock to be true because it's back on the path. Then we go Path lock, true. Because it has been set. Okay. What else? Score system overhaul. I want to do another day, end to end. Can't even think how it would make a title screen with buttons, etc. Or is it a user interface? User interface. Control. Add button. Text. New game. Icon. No icon. Let's what do we do? Toggle mode, button pressed. Action mode, button release, left mask. Yep. Where does it go? New shortcut. Event. No, don't worry about the shortcut. How do I give the button a thing? Node, button pressed. Attach script. New game button. New game button. Extends button. On pressed. Goes there. Now I have that load get tree change scene to get tree. Main menu. Pressed. Get tree. Get tree. Or what about load? Load. Scene. Going to load a scene from button. Oh, it really is that. Get tree, change scene. Get tree, change scene. Res. Copy path. Okay, and then on the project settings, config, main scene. Okay, what the heck will this look like? So if I currently play the game, does it really start at City 1? Okay. Now, if I update the project and the main scene is main menu, where did that go? Show in file system, where's that? Oh, okay, so it's not in environment. Project settings. Go up. Main menu. Now, if I play the game, it'll load me into main menu, new game. Non-existent function, change scene. Old version. Change scene. Change scenes manually. Adding a scene. Change main game scene. No. Okay, better Googling. Add a button. Change the text of the button. Okay, let's see. Load scene, pressed signal to that script, sure. On button pressed, let's see, change scene to file. It really is that, okay. Change scene to file. Okay, let me begin again from the beginning. Yep, that's on me. That's on me. Whoops. Okay, new game. Oh my god. So, okay, that's easy. New game. I could preload it too. Okay, well, how do I look at this? Yep. Awesome. New game. And what about adding a score? And stealing from the score label, we give this a script and put it in Delta. And of course we are going to adjust the size. Right, how are we going to adjust the size of the text? In this one I was able to oh no, I can't. Hang on a second, that's no good. Why can't I? Okay. Size 50. Whoa. And it'll say high score. And later I'll pull in the global high score instead of just the current score, because the current score will always be 0. So playing the game, scores 0. Double swish there. Now the path is locked again. Cool. Maybe I'll have an exit button up here. Ball. Let's have a look at the 3D version of the ball, and under the camera. No, in the finish labels. Main menu. I'll add a button. Main menu. And then I'll attach a script to that. Main menu button. Finish screen. Finish labels. Node on button pressed. when this button is pressed, I will get the scene tree. Main menu. Play game. New game. High scores there. Let's of course make them invisible. But that won't exist in 3D space, that 2D button. That's tricky. Wonder if there's a 3D button. Oh look, main menu up there. That's cute. Okay. Main menu. Actually, that's cool to have it over there. I like it. Whoops. Let's make it bigger. How much bigger? Text behavior. Okay, but how did I change the font and stuff before? Okay, cool. Like that it's opaque. I'm going to just shoot to the end and then click that main menu button. Oh, did I miss the finish zone? Should tell me my score. I scored 200. This doesn't do anything. Why? Get tree paused true. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.